For practice this morning, I was thinking just about starting in a seated meditation, and then we'll eventually move to our back body. You can, of course, start on your back body in Shavasana if you'd like to, but spending a couple moments just in grounding before anything else. So go ahead and find your way to either a comfortable seat or to your back body on the earth. Take a moment to settle in, close your eyes. Let's begin to notice the movement of your breath. Maybe start to notice the movement of your breath without changing anything about your breath just yet. Beginning first just with the awareness of each inhale and each exhale. As you start to notice the rise of each breath in and the release of each breath out. Just noticing the movement of your breath. The natural ebb and flow of every inhale and every exhale. The internal rhythm of your in-breath and your out-breath. It is the metronome for your yoga practice. Whenever you're ready to begin to deepen your breath, so that your next inhale grows slightly wider. Feel your breath reach a little bit wider into your right side body and left side body. And then allow your exhale to lengthen out. Be patient as all the breath empties from your lungs before you begin again. Breathing in, filling up a little bit more, finding that wider and more expansive inhale. Before you again slowly exhale that breath all the way out of your body until you reach the bottoms of your lungs, until you reach empty. Just taking a couple more rounds of breath here, continuing to deepen each breath in and lengthen each breath out. As you continue to deepen your breath, feeling the pulse of your breath. The constant flow of inhale to exhale to inhale to exhale. And just feeling how the movement of your breath is really what will guide the movement of your body as you move across your mat this morning. So establishing that strong foundation to the flow of your inhale. For the little pause at the top of your breath before your exhale starts. Feel the length of your exhale, and then when you reach the bottom of your breath, feel that little pause at the bottom of your exhale before your next inhale begins to fill your body. And in this last moment before we begin to move our bodies and begin the physical portion of our practice, the asana, taking a moment to appreciate the breath, and to recognize that this movement of air is what sustains us through every moment of every day. And the breath, which happens largely out of our awareness as we're moving about our day, is that which provides us life. When we step onto our yoga mat, we have this opportunity to deeply appreciate our breath, because it is with our breath that we are able to move in the ways that we do, that we're able to connect in the ways that we do. And so feeling your awareness at your breath and at your heart space, moving in gratitude of your breath this morning. When you're ready, take a big breath in through your nose, fill up all the way to the top. And then an open mouth exhale, let your breath empty all the way out. And two more like that, deep breath in through your nose. And open mouth exhale to release. Just one more time, deep, deep breath in through your nose. And then that cleansing exhale all the way to empty. And then allow your lips to seal, start to breathe through your nose again. And as you're ready, find your way onto your back body. So meet in a full body stretch on the earth. Go ahead and let your hands reach up and overhead. Take a moment to spread your fingers, spread your toes. You find some circles to your ankles and your wrists. And then whenever you're ready, bring both knees into your body. Just hug your thighs to your heart space. Take a little rock from right to left. And then start to interlace your hands onto your right shin. Extend your left leg out so you're in wind removing pose. Just let your left leg rest to the earth. Pull your right thigh in nice and snug to your body, and then take another breath here. On your exhale, supine twist, right knee's going to tip across your body to the left. Let your heart open to the sky. And take 2 slow cycles of breath, just focusing on, again, the movement of your inhale and the movement of your exhale. And one more breath in. That really slow, steady, complete exhale out. And start to bring yourself back to center. Just draw both knees into your chest. Left knee draws in to meet your right. And then interlace your hands on your left shin and reach your right leg out across the earth. So just a simple switch to second side. Your right leg become heavy. Draw your left thigh in close. Take your inhale. And then supine twist as you exhale. Left knee rinses across your body towards the right. Moving 2 more cycles of breath through your body here in your twist. Really paying attention to the sensation of your breath in and the sensation as you exhale that breath out. And then as you come back through center, bring both knees into your chest again. Just lengthen through your low back with your inhale. Then your exhale, place your feet to the earth, preparing for a bridge pose. Okay, with your feet about hips distance, heels stacked beneath your knees, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, press your feet and lift your pelvis to the sky. Take a moment to feel the foundation of your feet on the earth, so that rootedness of the 4 corners of both your feet. Feel the engagement at your center to support your hips, support your spine. And then can you feel the engagement for the backs of your legs, to your glutes? Taking 2 more cycles of breath just to notice the flow of your breath in contrast with the stillness of your body. So even when we take a moment to pause within a shape, there's still the movement of the breath as that constant anchor for our mind. And take your time to slowly release your hips all the way down to the earth. And as your hips arrive to your yoga mat, bring your knees to an upside down tabletop shape. Zip your legs together, so squeeze your thighs into center. Flex your feet and then reach your hands up to the sky. Imagine you're holding a yoga block between your palms. Pull your navel really strongly down to the earth so your low back's completely anchored to your yoga mat. And on your inhale, start to reach your hands slowly overhead. Lengthen your legs forward any amount. So you can choose how long your legs go and how low your legs go. You just want to make sure your low back stays connected to the earth. With your exhale, bend your knees to your body. Slowly lift your head and shoulders. Reach your fingertips forward. Try to lift your hips off the earth at the top so head, shoulders, and hips are lifted. And then we'll inhale, slow motion, lengthen back out. Again, your legs don't have to go straight. They don't have to go to a hover, just finding the extension that feels good for you. Then exhale, everything draws in. Head, shoulders, and hips lift, navel to spine. Breathe in to expand, feeling that extension from your fingers to your toes. And exhale to contract, head, shoulders, hips lift, everything draws in. We'll just take 2 more like that. Big breath in, choosing how far you want to lengthen your legs forward, how low you want to lower them. And then exhale, your core is the strength to bring everything back to center. Good, 1 more time. Inhale, finding your expansion. And then exhale, finding your tightest contraction. Curl into a tight little ball. Shoulders high, hips high. Hold for 3. Squeeze your thighs gently together for 2. And with 1, release and relax. Let it go. Land your feet to the earth. And then take a couple windshield wipers from side to side. And from here, go ahead and find a happy baby pose just for a moment. Hands to your ankles or your feet. Your knees open wide and perhaps a little sway from side to side here. And feeling the movement of your body, the movement of your breath. And then start to make your way up to your tabletop pose, all 4s. So maybe take a couple rocks the length of your spine. Maybe you just tip over to one side or the other. And then as you find all 4s, we're going to spread our fingers open across the earth. And then right away, as you're ready, breathe into your cow shape. You're going to lift your heart, stretch your tailbone to the sky. And then exhale, cat pose, round your spine, really push the earth away. Feel the engagement at your center. Get 2 more like that. Breathe into your cow pose. Lift your heart, lift your tail. And exhale, cat pose. Feel your navel pull up to the ceiling. Head and tailbone drop to the earth. Last round here. Breathe in, heart and tailbone to the sky. And exhale, cat pose. Really spread your shoulder blades wide. Let your head hang heavy. And then find your neutral spine. So just long from crown to tail. Tuck your toes underneath with your breath in. And then hover your knees into your hovering tabletop pose as you exhale. With your knees just above the earth, really push through your hands, push through your feet. Draw your navel up to your spine. Feel your front ribs zip up and in. But at the same time, feel a slight forward energy of your sternum towards the front of the room. And take 1 more slow breath in right here. And then slowly exhale to downward facing dog. Stretch your hips up and back. Take a moment to reach one heel towards the earth, and then the other. And from your downward facing dog, just take a slow breath in, feeling the rhythm again of your breath. And a slow breath out. And then moving with your breath, inhale your right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. On your exhale, bring your knee towards your nose, shift forward. And 2 more like that. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg reaches up and back. Exhale, knee towards nose, slide forward, shoulders out of ears. One more time, breathe and reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. This time, three-legged dog, reach your right leg high, and then step your right foot forward to the top of your yoga mat. So you find your low lunge, lift up to your fingertips, cow lunge, left knee dips towards a hover, pull your chest forward, take a big breath in. And exhale, cat lunge, lengthen your legs any amount. And two more like that. Inhale, cow lunge, heart reaches forward. And exhale, cat lunge, finding that pulse between body and breath. Last one, inhale, cow lunge. And exhale, cat lunge. Now this time, breathe in, bend your right knee, and step to the top of your yoga mat, forward fold, left foot joins your right. Let your knees soften, just dive across your thighs. Taking one breath just to be right here. On your next inhale, begin to lift up halfway. Find as much extension as you can from crown to tailbone. Then exhale, forward fold, release. Rise all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, big breath in. Then on your exhale, you're gonna goddess your arms, let your elbows open wide, soften your knees a little bit, really lift your sternum to the sky. Now pausing with your goddess arms, inhale, let your collarbones widen even further apart. Maybe sternum lifts even taller to the sky. On your exhale, you're gonna round your upper back like your cat spine and bring your forearms to tap. So round your spine, forearms tap in front of you. Tuck your tailbone to the earth. Then breathe in, expand back, open to your goddess arms. And on your exhale, swan dive forward. Heart leads the way, hinge at your hips. Take your halfway lift on your inhale, lengthen out your spine again. And on your exhale, high plank, plant your hands and step your feet back. And pausing in your plank, just take a slow and steady breath in. And a slow and steady exhale. On your inhale, slide forward towards your tippy toes. And exhale all the way to the earth, slow and strong. Find your way to your belly. Once you arrive to the earth, as you untuck your toes, anchor your toenails down and inhale to your low cobra. And that lift through the back of your heart space. Exhale to release back to your belly. And inhale, low or high cobra, just building our way up. And exhale, lower down. Last round, inhale, low cobra, high cobra, or upward facing dog. Putting space across your front body. Downward facing dog on your exhale, hips will find the sky. Then from your downward facing dog, on your next breath in, lift your left leg to the ceiling, find your three-legged dog. And then on your exhale, bring your knee to your nose, slide your body forward. Two more like that. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, three-legged dog, big breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, thigh high into your heart. And then three-legged dog, use your core, lift your left leg up and back. And then land your left foot forward to the top of your yoga mat. Finding your cow lunge, your right knee is gonna hover. Feel your inhale, open up the front line of your body. And exhale, cat lunge, lengthen through your legs. And two more just like that. Breathe in, bend through your knees, pull your chest forward. Cow lunge. And your exhale, lengthen through your legs. Hamstrings open. One more time, inhale, cow lunge, shift forward. And exhale, cat lunge, lengthen back. Then bend into your left knee. Step forward to your forward fold, right foot to the top of your yoga mat. Right away, inhale to your halfway lift, lengthen out your spine. Then your exhale, fold right back down. Inhale to rise and reach tall, Urdhva Hastasana, stretch up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, goddess your arms, soften your knees, open your chest. Pausing here, take that extra breath in to open a little bit more. And on your exhale, find your cat spine, forearms to kiss. Really spread your shoulder blades wide and round as your forearms come together. Inhale, open back to your goddess arms, that same expansion as before. And exhale, swan dive forward. Heart leads the way as you hinge at your hips. We'll breathe into our halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, high plank, plant through your hands. Take that big step back. Pause for your inhale. And just stay right where you are as you exhale. And inhale, shift forward. And now as you breathe out, lower all the way to your belly again. Navel to spine, quadriceps strong, lower to the earth. Untuck your toes, set up for your gecko pose. So take your hands wider than your yoga mat, elbows stacked over your wrist. Tension through your fingertips, shoulders out of ears. Take a big breath in, lift your heart up any amount. Maybe push into your finger pads to lift a little taller. And then exhale, pull your heart forward and lower down. And pulsing with our breath, inhale, gecko pose, lift up. And exhale, lower down. One more time, inhale, gecko pose, lift up. And exhale, heart pulls forward as you lower down. Hands by your low ribs, upward facing dog. Your inhale lifts you. And exhale, downward facing dog, hips to the ceiling. Okay, continuing on your next breath in, lift your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. With your exhale, bring your knee towards your nose, shift forward. Option to hold here, take a one-legged plank on your inhale, navel to spine, right heel reaches back. Knee to nose as you exhale. Three-legged dog, reach your right leg to the ceiling, big breath in. And step your right foot forward to the top with your breath out. Lift to your fingertips. Cow lunge, left knee hovers just one time as you inhale. And cat lunge, lengthen your legs one time as you exhale. This time bend into your right knee for high crescent. Let your inhale carry you all the way up. When you're ready with your exhale, go ahead and goddess your arms. Maybe let your left knee dip to a hover. The push through your right heel and left toes, breathe in, rise and reach up. Same thing, exhale, goddess arms, maybe left knee sinks to a hover. One more time, press through your feet, breathe in, rise and reach. Exhale, goddess arms, left knee dips and pause. Pull your front ribs in. On your inhale, widen your collarbones, slide your elbows back in space, lift your heart up a little bit prouder. And on your exhale, like we did before, round your spine, head hangs heavy, bring your forearms to tap as you pull your navel to your spine. With your inhale, open back up to your goddess arms. As you exhale, airplane lunge, so push from your left toes forward through your heart as you lengthen. Hands sweep back beside you. Drive your right heel to the earth. On your inhale, reaching crescent, sweep your hands overhead. Exhale, airplane arms, hands wash back beside you. And two more like that. Inhale, reaching crescent, maybe your hands sweep overhead. And exhale, airplane arms. And this is a long hold. We have one more. Inhale, reaching crescent, extend. Exhale, airplane arms. Bring your hands down to the earth to frame your right foot. Turn all 10 toes to your left and bend your left knee for your side lunge. Option to go to Skandasana if you'd like to sink a little bit deeper into your hips, flex your right toes to the sky. Take a nice big breath in. And then rotate to your left, low lunge to the back of your yoga mat, all 10 toes pivot. Cross into your hands, three-legged dog, send your left leg to the ceiling on your inhale. Knee to nose with your exhale, shift forward. Hold or one-legged plank, big breath in. Knee to nose as you breathe out. Three-legged dog, lift your left leg to the sky. Step your left foot forward to the top of your yoga mat. Lift to your fingertips, cow lunge with your inhale, right knee dips. Exhale to your cat lunge, trying to lengthen your legs. Bend into your front knee and breathe into your high crescent, rise all the way up. On your out breath, goddess your arms, sink your right knee to a hover. Inhale, high crescent lunge, root through your feet, reach up high to the sky. Two more, exhale, goddess, open, dip. Inhale, rise and reach up tall. Last time, goddess to your arms, dip your right knee to a hover and pause. You can always bring your right knee to the earth for this. Front ribs pull in, spread your collarbones wider apart, elbows back, full inhale. And then cat your spine, forearms come to kiss, really round through your upper back. Tuck through your chin gently, contracting in. Then inhale back to your goddess arms, expand open. Exhale, airplane lunge, push through your right toes forward with your heart, hands sweep back beside you. Left heel drives down, reaching crescent, breathe your hands overhead. Exhale, airplane arms. Using our breath to support us. Inhale, reaching crescent, full breath in. Exhale, airplane arms, hands wash back. Last time here, inhale, reaching crescent. I know it's a lot. Exhale, airplane arms. Then hands to the earth, release. Turn all 10 toes to the right and bend into your right knee. Side lunge, or perhaps maybe your Skandasana. Feel free to sink a little bit deeper. Take a really slow inhale, catching your breath. And exhale, low lunge to the top of your yoga mat, pivoting our way back around to the front as you frame your right foot. Inhale your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. On your exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Hold right here, take a one-legged plank on your inhale. Right knee to your nose on your exhale. Three-legged dog, reach your right leg to the sky, big breath in. And bend your knee and open your hip as you breathe out. Take a big hip circle, one direction with your right knee as you inhale. And then draw one big circle the opposite direction with your exhale. Three-legged dog, breathe, lengthen your right leg. And exhale, step your right foot to the top of your yoga mat. Good. Make sure your feet are hips distance apart. Keep your left toes tucked and then lower your left knee down to the earth. Lift up through your heart and hands. So your low crescent lunge, back toes tucked. Good. Take a big breath in. Exhale, goddess your arms. On your inhale, high crescent lunge. As you reach your hands to the sky, lift your back knee off the earth. Good. And exhale, goddess arms. Left knee dips to a hover. Pausing here, collarbones go wide, open up more on your inhale, elbows go back. Exhale, contract, round your spine, forearms to kiss. Breathe in, open back to your goddess arms. And exhale, airplane pose. You're gonna lengthen forward through your airplane lunge, push through your right foot, and fly into your airplane pose. Good. Take a slow breath in here. Just a slow breath out right here. If you'd like to explore your warrior three, feel free to reach your hands out overhead for a breath. And we'll slowly step back to our high crescent lunge. Place your left toes to the earth, lift up tall through your heart. From here, warrior two, open out. Find your feet. And then finding another pulsation here, flip your palms to the sky. On your inhale, lengthen your legs, reach both hands high. On your exhale, flip your palms down to the earth, press down into your warrior two, palms push towards the ground. Same thing, flip your palms up, inhale, lengthen, lift to the sky. Exhale, sink into your warrior two. One more time, breathe in, lengthen, rise and reach. And exhale, warrior two, dive in. Breathe in to reverse your warrior this time. Right hand reaches up and back. Slow exhale to side angle, tip forward, take your time. Two more with your breath. Inhale to reverse your warrior, big breath, sweep high. And exhale, side angle. Last round here, inhale to reverse. And exhale, side angle. From here, find your star pose, press the earth away, rise up, turn all 10 toes forward. Heels in, goddess squat, bring your hands to your thighs. You can inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, dip your right shoulder and look over to the left or twist your gaze all the way to the sky. On your breath in, bring your heart back to center. Exhale, second side, left shoulder dips in, look to the right or twist your gaze towards the ceiling. The big breath in, bring your heart back to the midline. Wide-legged forward fold, turn your toes forward and gently dive down. Take a really deep breath in through your nose. Then maybe an open mouth exhale, let it go. Breathe in to lift up halfway. And your exhale, fold a little bit deeper to the earth. Two more like that. Big breath in, lift up, lean slightly forward into the fronts of your feet. And exhale, dive a little bit closer to the earth. Last round here, inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, fold really low, maybe floating into the deepest of your wide-legged forward fold this morning. This time we're going to rotate to our left, crawl to a low lunge to the back of your yoga mat. And then three-legged dog, push into your palms, inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee to nose, navel to spine, shift forward, shoulders out of ears. Hold or one-legged plank on your breath in. Left knee back into your chest with your exhale, push the earth away, pull your thigh up high. Three-legged dog, lengthen your left leg to the sky. And then bend your knee and open through your hip, half dog. Draw one slow big circle with your left hip and knee as you inhale using your left glute strength. And then on your exhale, reverse directions, one time, one big circle. Three-legged dog, re-extend your left leg and step your left foot forward to the top. So again, you want to make sure that your feet are hips distance apart. Keep your right toes tucked and bring your right knee to the ground, especially because now you know the transition and where we're headed. Press into your strong foot. Your left foot pushes into the earth to lift your heart. Full breath in, reach to the sky. Exhale, goddess arms, shoulders out of ears, open up. With your inhale, high crescent lunge, push through your left foot, your right toes rise and reach tall. Exhale, goddess arms, right knee dips to a hover. Breathe in, expand, open. Exhale, contract, close, forearms kiss as you cat your spine. Your breath, peel you back open on your inhale. And then through your airplane lunge to airplane pose as you exhale. So really tip into your left foot. Drive your left foot into the earth. Just slowly fly into your standing balance. You're gonna find a slow breath in. A slow breath out. Perhaps you reach your hands out in front of you into warrior three. One full inhale. We'll exhale to our crescent lunge. Release your right toes back, lift your torso. And warrior two, right heel rotates to the earth. Adjust your feet as much as you need to. Flip your palms to face the sky. Inhale, lengthen, lift towards the ceiling. Exhale, sink into your warrior two. Moving with your breath, inhale, pulls you up, push the earth away. Exhale, settle back into your depths. Last one here, inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse your warrior, full breath in, left hand sweeps tall. And side angle, exhale to hinge forward. Two more like this, inhale to reverse. And exhale, side angle. Last round, inhale to reverse. And exhale, side angle, finding that flow, that dance with your breath. Find your star pose, rise and reach up, big breath in. Goddess squat, hands to thighs with exhale. Inhale to lengthen. On your exhale, dip your left shoulder in, twist to the right. Follow your breath back to center. Exhale, second side, right shoulder dips in, twist to the left. And inhale back to center. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, pivot your toes forward, dive on down. Okay, take a big breath in right here. Maybe open mouth, exhale. Keeping your legs long, find a halfway lift. And then left fingertips are palm to the earth below your face. Twist your right hand to the sky, full breath in. And exhale, switch right hand to the earth below your face. Inhale your left hand to the sky. On your exhale, release back to center, both hands to the ground, and crawl to your right. Low lunge to the top of your yoga mat. Good. Go ahead and step back into a downward facing dog. Go all the way to downward facing dog. Right foot meets your left. Inhale here. And exhale, child's pose for a moment. Bring your knees to the earth. Sink your hips to your heels. Just take one cycle of breath. Maybe an open mouth exhale. And then I want to show you really quickly options for this last little layer that we have is going to be focused on standing balance. You have a couple different variations that you can choose to explore. So we'll be in our airplane pose, and we're going to be adding in, again, a pulse, kind of moving with this theme of feeling the pulsation of our breath. So in your airplane pose, we'll be here. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, one option is to take this little Shiva squat action with your legs. Bend both your knees. You don't have to go really low, just a little bit. Maybe hands to heart. And then inhale to expand back open. That's option one. Option two is with goddess arms in your airplane pose, taking a big breath in. On your exhale, little dip to your knees. For this one, you're not going to round your spine, just neutral spine forms, kiss in front of you. And then inhale to expand back open. Last option is warrior three, big breath in. Exhale, dip and goddess arms. And then expand back open. Yeah, One thing to think about too is when we're doing these little dips is instead of bending my front knee super far forward, I'm almost thinking about taking my booty back as I bend into my legs. Yep. So I'm imagining pulling my hip creases back as I bend instead of just going straight down and having my front knee go forward. Okay. If you don't want to pulse your legs, you can also just move your arms, or you can hold in stillness for 3 breaths. So go ahead and find your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through your nose. And open mouth, exhale, let that breath go. And inhale, reach your right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, this time just step your right foot forward to the top of your yoga mat. On your inhale, find your high crescent lunge. Rise all the way up. And with your breath out, airplane pose. We're going to go right away into the standing balance challenge. Tip into your strong right leg. Shift forward. Okay, take an inhale here. On your exhale, find whatever contraction, whatever movement you want to, whatever pulse. Maybe bend into your knees a little bit. Whatever movement through your arms. Inhale to expand back open. You can always try multiple variations. Last 2. Exhale, find your pulse. Inhale, open. And final 1, exhale your pulse. On your inhale, push the earth away to open. High crescent lunge, release your left toes to the earth. Full inhale, reach your heart and hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to your yoga mat. Turn all 10 toes to your left. Bend into your left knee, side lunge for a moment. Right hand to the earth. Twist your left hand to the sky, full inhale. On your exhale, turn to the back of your yoga mat, all 10 toes rotate. Breathe into your 3-legged dog, just for a moment, left leg to the sky, lengthen. And exhale, left foot to the top of your yoga mat, step forward again. When you're ready, high crescent lunge. Push through your feet, rise all the way up on your breath in. Take your time, airplane pose with your exhale. So again, you have whatever arm variation you want to explore. Strong navel to spine connection, take your inhale. Exhale your pulse, whatever variation of movement that is, whether that's just the breath or your body. Inhale, push and expand. Exhale to contract, find your pulse. Super strong connection to your belly. Inhale to expand. One more time, exhale to pulse. And then lengthen out one last time. High crescent lunge. Soft descent, rise and reach tall, full breath in. Hands to the ground with your exhale. Turn your toes to the right, bend into your right knee, side lunge. Left hand to the earth, twist your right hand to the sky, find an inhale. With your exhale, turn at the top of your yoga mat, low lunge. And this time, step your left foot forward, find a forward fold. Take an inhale to lift up halfway. And on your exhale, just bend your knees and have a seat. Okay. So once you've found a seat, we're going to take a hip stretch and a twist before lying down. So starting with your right shin forward, we're going to take a 90-90. So bring your right shin parallel to the short edge of your yoga mat. Right knee is about in line with your right hip, so you have one 90-degree angle from your right hip to your right knee to your right ankle. And your second 90-degree angle is from your left hip to your left knee to your left ankle. This can also be half pigeon pose if you want, but 90-90 is sometimes like a different approach and experience within the right glute opening. So maybe explore this if you've never done it or if it's been a while. Reach your hands to the sky on your breath in. Pull your heart forward and up as you fold forward. Think heart goes forward and up. For this one, you might not have to tip very far forward. Flex your right ankle. Feel free to sway your upper body a little bit side to side. Think about pulling your right thigh bone back in space. Press down through the outside edge of your right foot. So like pinky toe, edge of your right foot flexes into the earth. Shin bone roots down, heart reaches forward. 2 more breaths. From your 90-90 stretch or your half pigeon, you're gonna rise up. Lean to your right glute. Sweep your left leg all the way around to the outside of your right thigh, and then either bend your right heel in so that you can plant both sitting bones, your left sitting bone too, to the earth. If that doesn't work for you, you can send your right leg out long, but you want to have both sits bones grounded. Left leg is bent and left foot stuck over the right thigh. Take your left fingertips behind you to the earth like a second spine. On your inhale, reach your right hand tall. And on your exhale, twist. Take your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh and rinse your heart around. Now think about using your left hand to push your torso towards your left thigh bone. Feel your low back drawing up and in. And then inhale to lengthen nice and tall. And exhale, twist a little bit deeper perhaps. Breathe into the back of your heart space and exhale to twist. And one more inhale here. Now on your exhale, really slowly, really gently unwind through center and then take both your hands the right side of your legs and kind of round your spine. Let your head hang heavy, a little bit of a cat spine action here. So twisting in the opposite direction around your spine. Go ahead and lift back up through your heart space. We'll move into second side. So left leg will go forward. This is going to be 90-90 or your half pigeon. And you really want to make sure that in your 90-90, your left knee is in line with your left hip. Sometimes if it's a little bit wider, we miss a little bit more of the glute stretch. So left knee in line with left hip, flex your left foot. Breathe in, reach up tall. On your exhale, heart continues forward and up. Bring your hands to the earth maybe, and continue to fold down any amount. Feel free to sway a little bit from side to side with your chest. Maybe you flex your left foot and actively drive the outside edge of your left foot into the earth, creating some engagement around your left seat to help deepen the stretch. Last breath here. And from your 90-90, you're going to rise up, tip over to your left glute, bring your right leg all the way around. Right foot's going to step to the outside of your left leg. And again, you can either bend your left heel towards your seat so that you can get your right sitting bone to the earth as well. Or you can lengthen your left leg forward, both sitting bones grounded. From here, take your right fingertips behind you for your second spine. Inhale your left hand to the sky and exhale to hook and twist. So you're using your elbow on your thigh, just a little bit of leverage. Right, shoulders out of ears. Flex your left toes to your face and breathe in to lift. And exhale to twist. Breathe into the back of your body to spread your shoulder blades apart with your breath. And exhale to rotate. Navel to spine. One more breath here. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, rotate. And again, because we're going from a really deep twist and we're twisting the opposite direction, we're really slowly, really gently back through the midline. And then bring your hands to the outside of your left leg and round your spine. You can let your head hang heavy. Kind of push the earth away to help facilitate that cat spine energy. Front nose maybe pull in. Breathe into the back of your heart space again for 2 more cycles. And then when you're ready to release up and out, slowly, gently rise up. Send both legs out in front of you. With an inhale, reach your hands up to the sky. And the amount of softness in your knees. On your exhale, forward fold. Just for a moment, hinge at your hips. Take a big breath in, think heart to toes. And exhale, maybe fold a little bit deeper. Last breath here. And then go ahead and lift up through your heart. Scoot your hips towards your heels, finding your heel anchors. Flex your feet into the earth, using the strength of your belly. Strong core, press your heels to the ground, reach your hands up high. Big breath in, and exhale, keep your heels actively digging into the ground as you slowly roll backwards. So navel to spine, feel as if that connection of your navel to spine is the energy to root your heels into the ground. Then take your time to find your way back into your full body stretch, where you begin your practice. Lengthen out. Deep inhale. And knees to chest on your exhale. Little rock from side to side as you breathe here. And then with your out breath, just let your knees drop to the left, gentle twist. With your knees stacked to the left, heart is open to the sky, take 2 rounds of breath. Now leading with your right leg, one at a time, you're going to start to bring your right leg back to center. Left leg will follow, and just slowly tip your legs to the right. Gentle twist, second side. 2 cycles of breath here. Coming back to that rhythm of inhale in and exhale out. Feeling the natural ebb and flow of your breath once again. Without the distraction of any movement or any sort of balance challenge, can you really feel the flow of your breath. And then leading with your left leg this time, one leg at a time, lifting. Bring yourself back to center into a modified happy baby. So right hand to right shin, left hand to left shin. Just let the weight of your hands encourage your knees wide and down towards the earth. Allow your head and shoulders and hips to be really heavy here. As you breathe into the back of your body. And then draw your knees back into center. Maybe curl your nose up to your knees. Take a big breath in. And as you're ready, finding your way to Shavasana on your breath out, begin to lengthen your arms and your legs across the earth. Allow your eyes to close. Take a moment to relax your jaw. And soften the muscles to your forehead and your face. And take a really deep breath in through your nose one more time. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. Starting to connect back to the flow of your breath. Feeling again the pulse of each breath in and each breath out. Your internal rhythm, the ebb and flow of life force and source energy moving through your body. Offering you this day, this moment, and feeling how, again, your breath is the foundation, not just of your yoga practice, but of your life as a whole. This practice is just one way that we can really take time to pause and appreciate all that the breath does, even just being there with us as we're holding a strong lunge or standing on one leg. Just having the breath to calm and steady us amongst any challenge on or off of our mats. Closing practice from where you are today, just take a big breath in, find your full body stretch again. And with your exhale, your hands arrive at your heart. Pausing to recognize this time that you took out of your day to move with mindfulness and intention, to cultivate deeper connection, relationship, communication with your body and your breath. And so in deep gratitude of this practice, deep gratitude of our inhale and our exhale, let's take one more full breath in through the nose together. And one more open mouth exhale to release. May yoga offer us a path to compassion. May our practices serve as our teachers and guides in living more authentically and loving more deeply each and every day. Thank you so much. And namaste.